Should you buy resale or should you buy pre-construction? Now that is the question. In today's video, I'd like to discuss a frequently asked question that I get from leads and clients, and that's going to be, should I be buying resale or pre-construction? Now, here at Right Condos, we service our clients in both resale and pre-con. And before you consider which option is right for you, there's a number of key differences that you have to focus on. If you're new to this channel, I will mention the fact that I created a 14-episode series called 14 Days of Pre-Construction. It's in my YouTube channel, and I suggest that you scroll down and you watch the 14 episodes. In these episodes, I cover everything that you need to know. A person who's completely unfamiliar with pre-construction needs to know from start to finish when it comes to buying pre-construction. There's nothing like it on YouTube, and I suggest that you check it out. Now let's focus on the questions you need to ask yourself when you're considering resale versus pre-construction. First thing that I want to start off with is, are you able to get a mortgage today? In other words, do you have enough down payment, income, and is your credit good enough to qualify for a mortgage? This is a conversation that you're going to have with a mortgage broker prior to any resale property search. Especially in a competitive market such as today, you have to have the right team behind you, consisting of the right real estate agent and the right mortgage broker that are going to give you the confidence that you need in order to enter these bidding wars, because believe me, condos are currently selling in multiple offers. Enter these bidding wars with enough confidence to proceed unconditionally in order to be able to get the best property at the best possible price. Now, the main thing is have a conversation with a mortgage broker, know what you can afford. If you cannot secure a mortgage today, then this is exactly where pre-construction will step in. Pre-construction will allow you to improve your credit score, to improve your financial position, whether that's savings or to be able to accumulate deposits through gradual installments, which is something that you're only going to find in pre-construction. So this is why pre-construction has an advantage over resale. It will allow you to secure a property of your choice and gradually save towards it over a number of years. Another question that you have to ask yourself is, are you currently happy with your living situation? All of our living situations are vastly different. Some of us can be living with their parents at home. Some of us could possibly be renting and could be dying to stop paying rent. And some of us might be living in a property that they already own with hopes of upsizing in the future. All of these scenarios are completely different, and ultimately it all comes down to timelines. If you have no sense of urgency, if you're currently happy with where you are, then pre-construction presents a perfect opportunity. If you are in a position to move ahead with a purchase and you're currently renting, I see no reason as to why you should be looking at pre-construction. Focus on resale. Get yourself a property of your choice, get into that property, even if it might not be your perfect property. Start building up equity, and then you can turn to pre-construction to potentially later on in the future upsize. Pre-construction is an excellent tool that allows you to build a long-term strategy and eventually end up in a property that is perfect for you. That's not something you're going to be able to do in resale, because resale, you're limited by your current financial abilities at the time of your purchase. And the last question that you need to ask yourself is, are you feeling lucky?
Now you have to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky?
The reality is that when you're buying pre-construction, you are paying a premium over the resale price. I'd say in about 95% of the scenarios, you're going to be paying a premium of 15 to 20% over resale. Obviously, this means you're taking a risk, hopefully a calculated risk. And the idea is that by the time your property is ready, the property that you purchased is built, the value of that property exceeds the price that you paid for it 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. This is exactly why it's important to focus on the right projects. Not every pre-construction project is going to be a winner. You have to speak with the right team, with the right realtor that is going to direct you towards a project that truly is an undeniable value proposition. I hope that I was able to give you some direction over the course of this video in terms of what might be the better option for you, pre-construction or resale. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section which one you prefer, pre-con or resale. I personally prefer pre-con. I've mentioned this before. Every single condominium that I've ever bought, I've bought in pre-construction and I've done very well. Some of you may have different experiences. I want to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.